Okay, what is going on, guys? Ali here, back again with another review for you guys for Dēto Live Season 4, Episode 2. First of all, again, I want to reiterate from last week of what I said about the opening and ending themes. Opening was fantastic, and the ending theme, just hearing it again, is just absolutely phenomenal. I just wanted to get that out there. Second thing I want to get out there, technically the first thing that I want to talk about in this episode was how in love, like, Nia's, like her love for 2D characters is so freaking funny, because, like, during the date, it starts off from, you know, where last week left off, where she was saying that, like, I'm sorry, I'm only into 2D characters and stuff. And obviously, by a lot of this episode, it's more than just her being in love with 2D characters and shit. There's something a lot more serious going on, and, you know, that we find out about, you know, since her angel, I believe it's Raziel, right? I think that's how you say it, Raziel, that, like, it can tell you anything, like, it knows everything and whatnot, and being able to see and know anything and everything, obviously she would understand, like, actual people's, like, intentions with a lot of things, and that's, like, the main reason why she isn't friends with anybody anymore. Like, we got to see Reina actually was able to find a fellow like manga, like, artist, like doujin artist or creator, who used to be Nia's friend, and then all of a sudden she just, like, stopped being friends with her and was just cold to her. And it's probably because if she, like, you know, because of her angel being able to see anything and everything and stuff, like, that type of mindset that she has started to occur when she got that angel, and it was showing her everything and anything, and, like, just people's, like, actual intentions and stuff. And I don't think that girl who used to be her friend, who's a manga creator herself, or doujin creator herself, I don't think that she was, like, horrible or thinking horrible things about Nia, but that Nia started to become friends with her and then distance herself because she doesn't trust anybody anymore, because of pretty much knowing a lot of, you know, majority of people that she met or that she knew and stuff was just, and also being, you know, taken by DEM for a very long period of time and experimented on and stuff. She obviously wouldn't trust people, but then, you know, she got like, started to get friendly with some people, and then, like, that kicked in of, like, oh, I don't want to be friends with people and stuff, so she distanced herself and everything. And saying that is just, like, it's really sad, you know, because she seems like such a great person. That one manga artist that Reina found, who was a friend of Nia's, she seemed like a person who was nice and who was fine. Hold on a second, my shoulder's kind of, like, bothering me right now, but I hope the camera is like good, like the angle and everything. But yeah, it seems like it's just a sad thing that she was thinking about, and she thinks about and deals with and everything. And not only, like, on top of, like, knowing people's intentions and stuff, on top of that, DEM Industries has been messing with her for so long and everything. So it makes sense now, and Shido knows, but then at the same time, you know, when he's talking to Kotori and stuff, at the same time, he knows or believes that Nia is not exactly that type of person where she's just going to, like, shun people away, and that Shido's gonna do something. Obviously he's gonna do something. That's baby boy swooning over the baby girls and stuff. And this is what I like about Shido, is why he's one of my, he actually is my favorite, you know, harem-esque like protagonist in a series, is that like at the end of the day, he really understands these people and these girls really, and really wants to understand them, and he's not an idiot. Like he's actually not stupid, which is very rare when it comes to any kind of harem anime. Like he's not dumb. He's very smart with all these things. So I'm excited to see where it's gonna go, of how he's going to like change her for the better and everything, or change her mind and everything. So I'm excited for that. Now, another thing, number 2, that I have just been, I was just cracking up this whole episode, or like almost this whole episode, was when during the date, right? He dresses up as one of her favorite characters. I forgot what the character's name is. It's like Shinoya, or I don't know, but dressed up as the character so that she can fall in love with the character, because she's in love with 2D characters. She doesn't want to deal with 3D characters, which was absolutely hilarious. And so Shido dresses up from, Ratasker helping him out. He dresses up, absolutely phenomenal cosplay. Even people in the cafe were being like, whoa, that's like uncanny. That's like absolutely phenomenal. And Shido's acting like the guy. Like it is so, like literally acting like the character. And she's like started getting flustered and stuff, and like getting all hot and bothered and stuff, with him saying like, shut up, woman, I didn't ask you to talk, woman, and stuff, like the way he's saying that. But then like he's going in for the kiss for like Nia to kiss her and stuff, and then she got pissed off because she starts yelling like, that's not his character. Like it was so funny in that moment that like she was immediately like starstruck or like in love, and then the moment he tried to kiss her, it just went boom, just plummeted down, which is freaking hilarious. And like the whole 2D thing was so funny. And you got Nia talking about this character being that like his little sister and lover. Like that whole thing was very weird, and like she thinks it's like amazing, and like that's just straight up uncomfortable to me personally. But it was just so funny, and it like the whole thing in that scenario was fantastic. And then the other thing which was hilarious was that like they were trying to find, like, at Ratasker and like Kotori and her crew were trying to figure out what are they gonna do to get, like, her to fall in love with Shido and everything, and being like, oh, we can turn him into like a 2D character or something, and which was really funny. And like, so one of the other guys was suggesting make him 2.5D or 2.5D, which is like, I guess, like an avatar in like an otome game and like a dating simulator game and whatnot. And they came up with it so fast and dropped it off at Nia's place, and then Nia is playing it while literally this character looks exactly like Shido. She even like sees it like, whoa, just some coincidence or something, which I thought was really funny. And like then she got pissed off when she realized what like the game is and where it was from and stuff. Like it was so funny because of how like excited she was, and then she just plummets with like, I'm angry, like I'm in angry mode and stuff. And that was absolutely hilarious. And then after that, like all of the other spirits with Shido are trying to come up with a plan to like get her to open up and open her heart and stuff. That whole scene was funny too, with everybody being like, what, or Kotori being like, hey, we can steamroll you and make you into a 2D character physically, Shido. That was hilarious. And then everybody talking about like, oh, what should we do with Shido and stuff? We should make a manga to like, actually make Shido into like a character like in a manga. And this is what was so funny to me, is that obviously they are all trying to figure out like, Kotori, Miku, Kaguya, Yuzuru, and Yoshino and Toka, and Shido, all of them are trying to figure out what they're gonna do to like make a really good manga, because as they were trying to figure out what they should do with Shido to try and swoon her, she calls them up, like Nia calls them up, tells them like, hey, you know what, I know what you guys are trying to plan. I don't want none of it. I'm done with it. I don't want to deal with that stuff. I got what is it called? It's not Comic Cat, but it's like Comico or something like that, which is like, you know, I love it how Toka, like, she's kind of like not knowing like what these things are, like, oh, what's Comico and stuff. Like, she is the absolute best girl of the series. She's adorable and everything, and I love her so much. And like, it's so freaking cute and everything, and I loved seeing like all of their different renditions of like their drawings and stuff, which Toka's and Yoshino's are so freaking adorable. They're like elementary school like drawings, and it's so funny and cute. But then you got Miku's, which was really good, but also it was a gender swap picture of Shido, which was really funny. You got Origami's, which was like, you know, almost like anime, like a hentai type of thing, which but it was really drawn, it was drawn really well. And then you got Kage and Yuzuru that drew really well, and it turns out Natsumi has the best like artistry because she copied, she was pretty much imitating a manga creator back in the day or something. And like, just seeing all of them trying to concoct everything to try and beat Nia at her own game at the Comico or whatever, the convention, the Comic Coliseum, that Miku knows about, talking about it, like where they sell their own doujins and manga and things like that. So it's gonna be really exciting to see next episode, because I saw the preview and it looks real cute. Everybody in costumes, which are really cute, and I love it so much. I'm excited for it. And just to see, like, you know, it's just, Nia's character is just awesome. I love Nia's character so much. And so that was, like, really great. And I loved all of those aspects of, like, the comedy in this episode was so great. Obviously, with, like, all the spirits, including Shido, trying to figure out who's going to draw in, like, the manga and everything. Like, who's going to draw the manga. And I love the manga because it's literally it's a manga, but it's, like, an autobiography of everybody, all the spirits, and they're meeting with Shido. Like, I love that. Like, it is so funny, and it's fantastic. And just to see everybody else's, like, versions of, like writing, or not writing, but, like, their versions of drawing and stuff, which some are cute, some look amazing, like Natsumi and Kage and Yuzuru look fantastic. Obviously, Origami's looks really good, very intimate and you know, very like intimate-esque, you know, very sexy. And Miku's was really good, but at the same, but it's like gender swapping or whatever, and Shido's like, nope, instantly he's like, nope, not happening, which was really funny. And I loved everything about that stuff, and like, it was so good and was so funny and everything. And like, that whole scenario, now that like Nia will actually go through with it, and I'm pretty sure it's because of like DEM Industries or something, like they have to do with it. Like, it's not just trust issues of like of knowing things from her angel. It's gotta be DEM like messing with her also. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time next episode. Now, the other thing that I was seeing that I was wanting to talk about was the whole thing with Nightmare, with Kurumi, right? Saying that, like, I'm the one who saved you, yada yada yada, Nia and her talking about that stuff, and now she's saying, and now she asked Nia for a favor, that like, check Razel out to see like where's the spirit of origin, who I'm pretty sure is Mukuro, with the girl with the blonde hair. Pretty damn certain where she is and how I can kill her. So at the same time also, she got the information, but there is no way that Kurumi would be able to take out or kill the spirit of origin, even with the information that Razel gives her. So that's pretty crazy. How strong is Mukuro? How strong is she? It's a mystery. I'm excited about it and everything. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes. I really want to see Mukuro, like, really soon. But we got to deal with Nia first. obviously. And this is gonna be a good time. Honestly, I thought that something else I thought was funny. You know, them like staying up and like drawing and stuff, like actual like manga creators and everything, like tired, like day in and day out and stuff. And like just to see that moment where Natsumi's like, you guys saved me, and me being helpful in this situation is just like, it makes me very happy and stuff, which was it was a nice little intimate moment, and it was great. But like seeing them working so hard was really cool. And so anyways, going back to like with Kurumi, like there's nothing that could beat like time, like in general, like what she's thinking and stuff, which is kind of true. Time is kind of technically the ultimate weapon, but then at the same time, she almost got like obliterated by Kotori in the first season, just by sheer power. So I don't know entirely that would be exactly true. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see where Nia goes with Shido in next week's episode at that big comic convention, which is gonna be like absolutely awesome. That Dojin fair, that Dojin like convention, is gonna be awesome. See where, you know, maybe Kurumi where she's gonna be next episode. But I feel like next episode's gonna be pretty much all like at that convention or something, which is gonna be really cute because I saw those costumes that they're all gonna be wearing. It's gonna be real cute, and I'm down for it. Like, yo, Toka, baby girl, like, bro, it's gonna be good. But anyways, yeah, I believe that's mostly it for like the episode. Mostly mostly the date. And the comedy that was in that date was fantastic. And just to see like the Otome game, the dating sim game with actually Shido like in real time doing all of like the dialogue, which like Nia didn't even expect that. Like she didn't even notice that. Like it was real time. Like that's why he said Nia so naturally and stuff. And then she's starting to like freak out. Like, ooh, like it's so funny how much of a weeb otaku that she is. It's so good and it's hilarious. And that whole thing was awesome. And then like see a little bit more information about Kurumi and her motives and Nia and everything, and that, like, you know, finding out about where the spirit of origin is. My guess, the spirit of origin, I'm sorry, I don't know if like the camera's up and going up, but the spirit of origin 100% I believe is, oh whoa, sorry, somebody was turning, but 110% the spirit of origin is somewhere in space at some sort of space station or something like that. I 1,000,000% believe that, just because of like the trailer that I watched and everything, and I feel like she's she's up there. That's why nobody has been able to like find her, or Kurumi hasn't been able to find her like at all and everything. So she's gonna be there. I'm excited to see more Shido and Nia and everything next episode, the comic type of stuff, and just to see all the spirits including with Shido trying to figure things out and stuff. This episode was really funny. And again, Toka and Yoshino's like pictures were the most adorable thing on the planet. Like the moment I saw that, I just wanted to give them hugs. Like it was so cute and everything. So but yeah, anyways, what did you guys think about this episode? Leave down in the comments your thoughts about this episode, your thoughts about what I said about the episode, how excited you are for next episode and everything. Leave down in the comments your thoughts about everything. Like this video if you did, like the video if you liked the episode, like the video if you liked anything I had to say, like the video if you are excited for next episode and for the comic convention, the Dojin convention and everything. If you're excited for it, leave a like and everything. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, the theory discussion videos, and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sexy, but most important, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see y'all later in the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always, plus ultra. Locked home with one hand because I'm holding the camera. And just like what Kotori said at the end of this episode, let's start this date, people. All right? So anyways, peace and love, and I'll see you guys later.